your money goals are probably way too small and you need to drastically increase your financial goals, the amount of capital that you want to have aside, the assets you want to deploy in order to never have to work again, in order to be financially free. And in this video, I'm gonna show you and prove it to you why you probably have small goals for your finances, and most importantly, what to do in order to fix it. What are the strategies that you can actually reach financial freedom? My name is Vitaliy, Dubinin, founder of Cashflow Passive. And if you read a lot of the common financial advice, you're gonna see you just need to invest consistently $100, $500 a month. And let's say your goal is to retire with $1 million. Now, that sounds great if you invest $100 consistently from the age of 18 to 67, you're gonna have $1 million compounded for like 10% a year. Sounds absolutely amazing until you discover when you're 67 that actually this $1 million is actually $170,000. Why? Because of such a thing called inflation, which is eroding the purchasing power of the future dollars. And it is happening constantly. It's the invisible tax. It's why the prices are constantly rising. Just take a look around. It's because of the money printing, and it's only going to get worse. So if you look at the data, 50 years ago, $1 could purchase what today you can purchase with $6, right? So once you understand what is actually happening, $1 million or $4 million, depending on what you want in your life, what are your goals, may not be enough because you think in today's purchasing power. You think in today's dollars, euros, whatever is your currency, and you need to think into the future purchasing power of this money. So now that you understand this fundamental principle, what it is that you can do? Well, number one, you need to earn more money. You need to increase your income, right? If you have this thought like, where should I invest my $100, $500, right? You have a little capital and you think what you can do to leverage it, where you can trade it, what risky speculative investment you can do. That's the wrong approach. You need to have a lot more capital, and you need to have more capital because you have more income, right? So the best thing you can do, the best investment that you can do is actually in yourself, into growing your skill set. So the way that you do it is you buy courses and mentorships and programs, people that have done it before. You have the missing link between where you are right now and, let's say, an entrepreneur who is making $1 million a year or $5 million a year. There are some skills and knowledge that is missing there. And your job is to find those missing links, right? Find the teachers, find the coaches, find the people who walk the path, and invest in yourself. This is the highest return that you can have on your investment. Why? Because your ability to increase your income will translate into you'll have more money to invest consistently, and way more money. If you 10x your income, well, you can have 10 times more money that you can put on the side and invest into your future. If you 100x your income, you have 100x more money to invest. So that's the main approach. There is only such a way that you can cut your expenses, and live frugally, and you always want to live below your means. You always want to have more income than your expenses. If there's not the case, if you're in negative cash flow, if the expenses are higher than your income, there's a huge red alarm. You need to fix this ASAP. You need to do whatever it takes to reduce the expenses and to increase your income, so you have the positive cash flow and you can invest this. You can save and invest it consistently. That's the only way to become wealthy, is you save and invest consistently, right? You spend less than you earn. And the best way to increase your income is through skills, is to find the people who already done what you've done. So think about your industry. Do you want to do e-commerce? Okay, then learn from e-commerce experts. Do you want to make money from real estate? Well, find the people who are closing a lot of deals in real estate and see what they do, right? Literally be a fly on the wall. Buy their courses, buy their mentorship if you can, but learn valuable skills to help you make the ability to earn more money more significant, right? Next is you want to just spend less on stupid things. You want to reduce the lifestyle cost, at least so you can accelerate your learning, so you can invest more into yourself. You see, if you if you buy, for example, an expensive belt for $1,000, okay, it might make you feel good for right now, but think about every purchase like that is actually costing you at least 13 times more the money in future value, in future purchasing power. So $1,000 belt is actually $13,000 in the future that you can live off. The principle that will, the golden goose that can give you the golden eggs, right? So I'm not against spending money, of course, and treating yourself nice and going to a nice restaurants and taking nice vacations and buying yourself a belt and dress and whatever it is that you want. But you just need to be aware. You need to be cognizant of the fact that every purchase that you do like that is actually money that you cannot invest, and it cannot compounding. Compounding still works. It's gonna work. That's how Warren Buffett become multi-billionaire. He invested into something that he understands and let the time do the heavy lifting and create this exponential graph. And in order for that to happen and time and compounding do for you, is you need to have a very nice gap between your income and your expenses, right? So very important is increase your income through skills. Do whatever it takes in order to earn more money, to upgrade your mindset, your skills, and what it is, the value that you provide into the marketplace. Brian Tracy said that every dollar that you invest in yourself is going to return you $30 back in the course of your lifetime. That's a 3,000% return on investment. You'll be hard to find anything that will give you such a high return on investment than investing in yourself. And then second is you want to be really aware about where your money goes. You want to take control of the money flow. You want to know exactly where your money is going. Are you getting value for your money, right? So that's what I've done early in my career. I've invested in myself. I would hire a mentor for $4,000. That's when I was making no money, zero. I was struggling for months and months, and that helped me to get to a point of making $5,000 to $10,000 a month consistently, at 10x my income. And that happened because of the investment in the skill. So what I want to say, if you invest $2,000 in coaching, for example, and it helps you to make an extra $100,000 a year, now you can take this money and year after year, you can have extra money to invest. It translates into millions and millions of dollars across the course of your lifetime. So that $2,000 investment can produce you ROI over and over and over again. So one very good strategy, how do you implement it in the real world? Well, every income that comes in, allocate 10% of whatever you're earning into developing your skills, into the mentorship, into the courses, whatever can take you to the next level and help you earn more money. That is your job, to increase the amount of money you earn so that you can accumulate really the amount of capital that you really need for financial freedom way faster, and also way more money than you think you will need, and make it a habit. And that's exactly what I'm teaching in my live masterclasses. You can find the link below this video to watch the masterclass about how to become a millionaire without being an investment expert, without having to have a huge income, without taking huge risks, which are most important. And that's what we focus on, right? You want to reach your targets. You need to focus on having and upgrading your mindset, your skill set, and the right financial habits. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You got a lot of value from this video, and I'm looking forward to provide for you more content on this channel. You can check some other videos on this channel to help you in your goal to achieve your financial goals, to master money, to build wealth and live financially free.